So once legal aid funding is in place, we draft the guardianship application and we send it out to our clients so that they can check that the powers that are within the court application are the powers that they're going to need for their loved one. It allows a client to ask questions about the application. It may well be that there are some additional powers that they think they might need for their loved one. Once the draft application has been discussed between us and the client, we then send it to the local authority in the area where the adult lives so that a mental health officer can be appointed. And we also instruct 2 doctors to prepare capacity assessments to be lodged with the court along with the mental health officer's report. So as part of the guardianship application process, a mental health officer will come and speak to the applicants and to the adult who needs the guardianship order if welfare guardianship powers are being sought. And the role of the mental health officer is to assess the ability of the applicants and whether they should be welfare guardians. Now, when I say assess suitability, they're not looking for any special qualifications. And they're not looking to catch anybody out. They're really trying to assess whether the people applying for the guardianship order understand the adult's needs, whether they are immediately available to the adult should the adult need them, whether they're in communication with the adult's carers if the adult's not living with the applicants. Perhaps the adult is in some kind of supported care or perhaps in a care home. So the mental health officer is basically a specialist social worker who is visiting the adult, visiting the applicant, speaking to other family members, and just making sure that the welfare guardianship powers that are being applied for are appropriate for the adult and that the applicants who are applying for them are the right people to be guardians. If you're applying for financial powers, a very similar process will probably be carried out in relation to suitability for financial guardianship powers. Again, it will mean somebody coming to speak to you about whether you understand the financial guardianship powers that are being applied for, whether the adult needs those financial guardianship powers put in place. And usually when I'm asked by the court to provide a financial suitability report, I instruct an independent solicitor who is experienced in dealing with guardianship orders, and he or she will come out, visit you, visit the adults, speak to other family members, and then provide a report on your suitability to have financial guardianship powers. But what I should say is they're not expecting anybody to have an accountancy degree or a maths degree or anything like that. What they're looking for is just to make sure that the applicants understand the principles of being a guardian, that they are aware of the codes of conduct that exist for welfare and financial guardians, and that they're suitable people to take on financial guardianship powers.